what's the thing that for you, if a girl does it, you're just like, ugh, I can't do it.
Like being super negative. Like, but it's not just girls, just negative people. Like it's like if I'm on a date,
people. Go ahead, tell me more.
No, and just like it depends. Like being low self-esteem, right? And I think like I was super low self-esteem in the past, and I developed myself over the 1.5 decades.
Yes.
So like if you're a guy, I think like even if she's low self-esteem, if she's hot, you would just like have sex with her, right? Yeah. Like it's club girls, this and that. But like the more you wanna be closer to her and like have her as a regular or like even a girlfriend, like she has to be more high self-esteem, like have her mental issues handled, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't, because the thing is, what a lot of people ask me, like, how do you become successful? How do you level up in life? I say the most important thing is you have to have a positive mind. You have to be an optimistic person. If you're a negative person, I fucking hate negative people. I get like angry if they're like too negative. I'm like, you got to go. Like you got to go right now. Like, if people like one time a girl came to my VIP and she was complaining. She's like, this is all you had? I was like, security, get this bitch out of here. Like, I don't know who she is in my VIP complaining about my bottles, but you could go on the dance floor. I just do not. I have a zero tolerance for negative people in my life, because that negativity will pull you down, So for me, a girl, if she's really negative, if she has a really bad relationship with her father too, I'm kind of like, I like, it's a lot to deal with, because I have my degree in psychology and I know how like deep these mental issues, like it shows up like with her being a little disrespectful, but like under that is like years of trauma and years of bad things. Like, and I get it. Everybody has a hard life. It's difficult out there, but I'm not going to be your therapist. You know what I mean? It's not my cup of tea. All right. So final piece of advice you'd like to give people across the world. We're going to wrap it up here. Johannes, we'll start with you. Advice for guys to not be someone's nightmare dating story.
Bro, go out and get game. No, it's that simple. Like most guys, they just don't have experience, and they need to like get active and get feedback and learn from it.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you talk about the importance of volume? Because it's so important. These guys you got to talk to like 100 girls to meet like one regular normal girl.
100%. Like it depends. Like if you've really got your game down, right? If you have the experience, then you can like go pinpoint in a club and she looks at you and it works out. But in the beginning, like I was so terrible. Like I was running around on the train station for years in the cold in Germany because like I didn't have any calibration and I had to learn it. And then I went home and wrote like what's wrong, what's has to be better, get coaches, this and this and this. So I have a learning perspective towards it. But yeah, don't procrastinate. You have to get started, because like people just they don't get started. They don't take enough action. Don't get enough feedback. So that's one thing. Like people who don't get enough feedback, and then there's the people who just keep doing the wrong thing all the time and just never learn from it. And that's not good either.
How many women have you approached in your life?
Tens of thousands.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I don't even exchange lines. I just have to do it for my job, or I have to have my show my students something, or I have to shoot a video for my YouTube. So yeah.
Now, because you're a guy that getting a girl on a date, meeting a woman is like drinking a glass of water for you.
Yeah.
How much pressure has that taken off of your life to solve this problem that 99% of men have?
Huge, because it changed anything. I'm meeting cool, like successful guys like you, or it helps me in my business. It's like it makes you mentally stronger to help you. So I always tell guys, if you don't have game, get the game first, right? Like I have lots of guys who are also unhappy in their job, and I'm like, get your game down for 1 year, and then you can think about how to build your own business. And lots of my ex-clients, like 80-90% of my clients, are above average or good earning employees, like engineer jobs, IT, and so on and so forth. And they're unhappy, but I have them get their game down 1 to 2 years, and then they leverage those social skills to then start a business and become free financially too. So first become socially free, then financially free.
Yeah.
And that's my process too, right?
Yeah.
I was just the broke game guy.
Yeah, I was too.
Right? Yeah. And then you start your business.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's good advice. The number one thing to tell guys, is the majority of you guys watching, you're not talking to enough girls. And if you want a girlfriend or if you want a wife, like, not every girl is good enough to be your wife. Not every girl is good enough to be a girlfriend. So just by that math alone, you need to talk to a lot of girls. Like you guys, I talk to these guys. I say, how many girls? I asked them like, how many girls are you talking to a week? They're like, oh, like 2 girls a week. I'm like, bro, you're gonna die alone. Like those numbers are abysmal. You need to be talking. You could talk to 20 girls a day. Not saying like every girl's gonna say yes, but it's a skill. It's like going to the gym. Like when you first start bench pressing, it's like shaking and you're like, oh God, I'm gonna fucking die, But then eventually you can pump it, and you get to a point where it's good, and you know exactly what you're talking about. But you're gonna have to go through those initial moments of like, not knowing what you're doing. So that's gonna do it for us here today, guys. Remember what I said: volume, volume, volume. Check out Johannes on his YouTube channel. Check out Aya on her YouTube channel. Follow Stephanie on Instagram. And until then, we'll see you guys not next week. I'll be in Manila. So if you're following on the channel, I'm going to Manila, Philippines tomorrow, and I'll be broadcasting live there. I'll probably pick up some Filipino girls and talk to them live on the camera and show you guys exactly how easy it is if you just have confidence and talk and talk and talk. Until then, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.